Hey guys, it's me, Holly Madison. Welcome back to my channel. I'm going to attempt, if you hear a weird grinding noise, by the way, that's my dog. He has a bone and it's just going against the hardwood floor. So I'm gonna try to do Vlogmas. So we'll see. I think it's gonna be a Vlogmas fail. Wouldn't it be funny if I did like 2 Vlogmas videos and I stopped by like December 3rd? It might be that way, I don't know. But last year I saw people doing Vlogmas and for some reason it really appealed to me. Like, I don't know if it's just the part of me that likes a challenge or what, but I feel like when you're naturally attracted to something, you should kind of explore it a little bit. And yeah, I like doing stuff on YouTube because I feel like anything I do on here kind of inspires me to do something else that makes a difference in my life. Like the easiest example is when I was reacting to Girls Next Door episodes, that led me to now doing the podcast with Bridget, which is a huge success. And thank you so much for listening. I really appreciate it. And thanks for watching me here while I just mess around and do random stuff. Sorry, my dog is loud. So today, what I'm gonna do, tomorrow I am filming a TV show. It hasn't been announced yet, so I'll let you guys know soon. But because I want my makeup to look good for on camera tomorrow, I'm gonna do a few extra steps in my skincare routine tonight. I can't find my spa hair wrap thing for some reason, so I'm just gonna use this little headband to keep my hair out of my face. Keep my hair from getting wet because I just had it blow dried in preparation for tomorrow morning. So the first thing I'm gonna do is take off my eye makeup. I don't have a lot on, but take off my eye makeup with just this no fragrance added waterproof eye makeup remover. It's just the generic brand from Whole Foods. I like it because it has that dish thing that you can pump the product out into, and then you can take your little Q-tip and scoop it up. I don't know why I like that feature. I just find it satisfying. So we're gonna go around the corners of my eye to get all the makeup off. So I don't do it this way. I find that even after washing my face, I'll still have like a little bit of concealer right in here if I don't do that. So we're doing that with the Q-tips. I have lash extensions on, so if you don't see my lashes going anywhere, that is why. Step 2 is makeup remover wipes. These are just the random generic Neutrogena ones. You guys, we have Girls Next Level merch out. I'm wearing one of the blank samples. We didn't end up going with this color this time, but we might for a future drop because I really like it. It's like a fun highlighter pink. This time we did black with hot pink, and then we did light pink with green because pink and green is my favorite color combination. So after I've wiped off most of my makeup, my favorite cleanser, because this really gets the makeup off, is the Body Shop Tea Tree Foaming Face Wash. Now, if you have dry skin, I would recommend just doing like another foaming face wash, like a Cetaphil or something. Because tea tree oil can tend to be a little bit drying. But I still get breakouts every now and again. I've always had very oily skin. I remember there was a comment on one of my YouTube videos way back when, and it said, somebody chimed in, not way back when, like a year ago, somebody chimed in and they're like, the only reason she hasn't aged that bad is because she has oily skin. So I guess I haven't aged that bad. You know, I guess I feel like nobody knows what an age looks like anymore because we're so used to seeing Hollywood people, me included, who get Botox and don't really age normally. But there's people who will chime in and be like, oh, you haven't aged. And then there's people who will be like, I think Holly is really 60 and she lies about her age because she looks so old. So I'm gonna go wash this off my face. I'll be right back. Next thing I'm gonna do, since I want my makeup to go on really smooth and flawless tomorrow, is I'm going to exfoliate, which I do a couple times a week. My favorite exfoliator is the Dermalogica. It's just this grainy scrub, and I still use a Clarisonic brush. I have one from years ago. I know they don't make them anymore. I don't know if there's something wrong with them and that's why they don't make them, but I still use it. I have the Dermalogica stocked at my other house though. What I'm using today is this TLC Sukari Baby Facial. This is a chickpea flour, AHA and BHA mask you just put on for, I have to look every time I forget, 20 minutes. And it stings a little bit sometimes. Oh my gosh, is this all clogged up? Sorry, I should have really brought out a new bottle for this. I'm too lazy to go get one. So we're putting this chickpea paste basically on your face. Just like a light layer. Oh, I can feel it burning already. And you leave this on for 20 minutes. So I'm gonna set my timer for 20 minutes and check back with you guys. Oh, if I can stand it, it's burning right now. All right, I'm back. It's been 20 minutes. So what I usually do when I have a mask on is I get like a warm, wet towel to like scrape the mask off before I go and wash it off with a gentle cleanser. Just because I feel like some masks, especially the next one I'm about to use, are really hard to get off your face just with a regular face wash. So I'm gonna wash this off and then I'll be back with my next mask. Okay, so the next mask I'm about to do is this super cheap, it's just from Walgreens. It's like a Clarify facial mask with spearmint leaf oil. I just picked it up on a random trip to the drugstore because I felt like doing a minty mask. But I was surprised. It's actually really good. It feels gross when you put it out in your hand. It really leaves my skin so soft. So I'm just going to paint this on here. You know I'm going to make this my thumbnail, guys. Once I've got full alien face. And oftentimes with my skincare routine, I do the same to my neck as I'm doing to my face. I would encourage people to do that. Like, I wish I would have started doing that younger, like putting whatever, because I always took really good care of the skin on my face, but your neck skin is equally fragile. And I wish I would have started taking better care of my neck earlier. I think I've kind of caught up a little bit. I think my neck is holding up all right, but I remember there was a phase a few years ago where I was like, if I could go back and tell my younger self one thing, it would be take care of the skin on your face. I mean, your neck, like you would your skin on your face. So I'm gonna wash my hands and I'm gonna come back and make some thumbnail faces. So this is one of those masks that you leave on until it dries and your face starts to feel like a dry lake bed and it's all crackly. So I will come back to you guys when it's dry. And with this, I'm definitely coming back with the hot, wet towel because this is the type of mask that you have to like scrape off your face and it takes forever to get off, but I'll be right back. I'm back and I can barely move my face because this is so dry. Okay. So I have the wet towel. I'm like rubbing this mask off my face, but it feels so good to take it off after it's dried. Oh my gosh, because oh, it just like your face starts to itch a little bit and you can't move your face. So I'm gonna try to like scrape all the green off, and then after I scrape the green off, I'm gonna go back to the sink and just do a final rinsey rinse. This looks funny. And then we'll do like the final 3 steps. I don't use a toner in my skincare routine. I've tried one before, but I don't really think it does anything for me. Not saying you shouldn't use it. I'm just saying for me, like anytime I incorporate a toner into my skincare routine, I just don't see a difference. So like I don't want to like buy that extra thing and do the extra step. Keep scrubbing my face until I don't see any more green, and then I can go do a final rinse. You guys, I don't even know what I'm going to do Vlogmas is about. I'm going to totally wing it and try to film a video every day. Which I don't know why I think I'm capable of that right now, because having kids, I'm really only having the bandwidth to be able to do like one project at once, which right now that's like the podcast. And I do like all the editing and production of the podcast. I mean, Bridget does a lot too, but I do like all the after type stuff, like all the editing and mixing and things. So there's that. And then that extends to like our Patreon content and the video. Like I'm editing that too. So it's really all I have time for. So I don't know why I decided. Well, I know why, because I thought it would be fun and a challenge. But we will see how long I last. That's my point. So I'm going to go do a final rinse. So down to the final 3 steps before I'm ready for bed. I'm going to use my NuFace next. And this puts like electrical currents on your skin. It's supposed to help keep the muscles toned, help keep everything lifted. This is the smaller NuFace. There's a bigger one you can get that has like extra features that make it so you can do like around your eyes and your forehead. But I feel like the upper half of my face is just, as far as like shape and tone, is holding up really well, probably because I get Botox regularly. But this is where I need to start doing some like preventative toning, I think. And the NuFace apparatus comes with a gel conductor, like a moisturizing gel that you can just leave on. And I'm out of that right now. So I'm grabbing this Bliss Drench and Quench. I'm not a fan of either of those words. They're like moist level to me. But Drench and Quench Cream to Water Hydrator for all skin types. Since this is just such a basic cream, I think it'll probably work a lot like the conductor gel, because the conductor gel is just very plain. You can leave it on. And I definitely do my neck on this too, because we want to prevent any neck craziness. So I think you're just supposed to go over all the areas once a day with the NuFace, but I do it twice because I'm a little extra. And it'll beep when you're done with each stroke. So that's how you know you spent the right amount of time. This feels right. I think the Drench and Quench is a good product to use with this, because sometimes like I'll do this after I put on my Nivea cream and you can feel like the electric current. And sometimes I'll do it like, I'll just keep this by my bed and I'll do it like last thing as I'm going to bed. And I can almost like see sparks, I swear, when I have the lights off and I do that over the Nivea cream. So I wouldn't recommend that. All right, I'm just gonna kind of wipe the excess off. And then second to last step, I always do a little retinol eye cream. This is just the Neutrogena Rapid Wrinkle Repair. I've tried more expensive eye creams and I don't see a difference. So I just use either this or Rock Retinol Under Eye Cream, and I put a little like above as well. And then the final step is I use Nivea cream. And I was skeptical of this at first because the Nivea cream you find, or at least I found it, in the body lotion section. I was like, I don't want to put a body lotion on my face. But Marilyn Monroe used this, so can't be wrong. I'm just going to pat that on and rub it in. And this will leave your face really soft the next day. I pat it in, but then I rub it in because it's a lot. So that's it. That's my nighttime skincare routine. My skin will be all soft and smooth and not flaky and ready for makeup tomorrow. So my makeup will sit on my face. That sounds bad, but you know what I mean. And I will see you guys tomorrow if I make it for Vlogmas Day 2. Bye, guys.